Hey, my name is Amy Molloy. I am currently working as Public Affairs Correspondent with the Irish Independent. I graduated with the Masters in Journalism back in 2017 and thankfully I am still working in the area and thoroughly enjoying it. The best thing for me about the Masters was that I went into it with barely any journalism experience and I came out and I was able to get a job at a national newspaper. I think the course really helps you develop skills in something that you might not have that much experience in. In the first semester you learn the basic skills of news reporting, how to write a good feature, and then in the second semester you kind of have to put this to the test in the news days. So this is basically where all students have to kind of produce a newspaper or produce a website in a day and get a real insight into what it's going to be like in a proper newsroom. There's also great diversity in the course. You learn about kind of like the old school style of journalism, but there's also great emphasis on digital skills, which is obviously going to be hugely important going forward as a lot of newspapers are looking towards digital transformations. But I think the main selling point for me has to be the work placement at the end of the year. It's great learning skills in college, but to actually be afforded the opportunity to put these skills to use in a proper journalism environment is invaluable. My friends in college, many of us actually got kept on at the places where we did our placement, so it's a really good opportunity to get your foot in the door. I don't think any of the other journalism courses across the country afford the same opportunity. And the lecturers that we worked with were all great as well. Many of them worked in newspapers or radio stations and gave you a real insight into what it's like to be a journalist. So I would thoroughly recommend the Masters in Journalism, and it's only a year long and that year goes by very quick and involves a lot of hard work, but there's never a dull moment, and the course really allows you to focus on areas of journalism that you're particularly interested in.